Hello viewers. Welcome to another video. In this tutorial, we will learn what is SPD, and how does it work, and what are the main specifications of SPD. For understanding purpose of SPD, we first look at what is voltage spike. Here in this diagram, you can see a simple sine wave. This is the normal voltage level. And this is the spike which lasts for very short duration. A voltage surge refers to a sudden and brief increase in the electrical voltage flowing through an electrical system. These surges can occur due to lightning strikes, utility grid fluctuations, or the operation of high-powered electrical devices. Power surges can pose significant risks to electrical equipment, and if not handled properly, they can severely damage equipment or systems. A surge protective device, SPD, is used to protect the electrical equipment from electrical power surges by limiting transient voltages and diverting surge currents into the ground. Let's see the wiring diagram of SPD. I am showing three-phase system. The single phase is exactly the same with only phase and neutral. From three-phase meter, connect all phases with one side of main breaker. Now connect the output of main breaker in neutral with SPD. After that, connect the earth terminal of SPD with ground. From the line and neutral terminals of SPD, take another cable and connect with incoming terminals of load breaker one by one. Now connect other side of load breaker with load terminals. Remember, always add SPD after main breaker and before load breaker, so that whenever SPD short phase to ground, the short circuit can be interrupted by the breaker. Now let's look at how does SPD works. For limiting transient voltage created during power surge or power spike, a nonlinear component of the SPD moves from high to low impedance state. The component can be metal oxide varistor MOV, or transient voltage suppression diode, etc. At normal voltages, the SPD remains in high impedance state. At transient voltage, the SPD moves into a state of conduction, or low impedance, and diverts the surge current back to its source or ground. This limits or clamps the voltage to a safer level for the equipment installed at downstream. After the transient is diverted, the SPD automatically resets back to its high impedance state. At the end, we will try to understand the specifications written on SPD. First is UC. UC is the highest voltage that the SPD can withstand continuously without degrading its performance. IN is the peak value of the current that the SPD can discharge 15 times without any degradation in performance. Imax, the highest current that the SPD can discharge for a single event without being damaged. After that, SPD indicator turn red from green, showing that it needs replacement. UP is the maximum voltage that will appear across the terminals of the SPD when it is discharging the current, IN. Therefore, before selecting SPD, the transient voltage withstand capability of equipment must be known. I hope you clearly understand what is SPD and why we use SPD. For more interesting videos, stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.